trust our information to the networks, but the AT&T Surveillance Transparency Report neglected to mention that it handed over information on 80 million customers to the NSA. Espionage is a phenomenon that has been present throughout history all around the world.
The importance of espionage in military affairs has been recognized since the beginning of recorded history. The Egyptian hieroglyphs revealed the presence of court spies. Early Egyptian pharaohs employed agents of espionage to ferret out Islamic subject and to locate tribes that could be conquered and enslaved. From the year 1000 BC onwards, Egyptian espionage operations focused on foreign intelligence about the political and military strengths of its rivals Greece and Rome. The use of written messages necessitated the development of codes, discrete writing, and trick inks. In the era of democratic Greek city-states, espionage was chiefly employed as a political tool. Agents of espionage spied on rival city-states, providing rulers with information on military strength and defenses. In the Middle East and later Byzantium, the large government bureaucracy established one of the earliest civilian intelligence agencies. Civilian agents of espionage culled information about foreign military and economic purposes for traders, merchants, sailors, and other businessmen. In the Middle Ages, the birth of large nation-states such as France and England facilitated the need of intelligence in a diplomatic setting. Systems of couriers, translators, and royal messengers carried diplomatic messages between monarchs or feudal lords. With the growth of the modern national state system, espionage became a fundamental part of the government in most countries. Joseph Fouché is credited with developing the first modern political espionage system, and Frederick II of Prussia is regarded as the founder of modern military espionage. By World War I, the great powers, except the US, had elaborate civilian espionage systems, and all national military establishments had intelligence units. By the Second World War, even though technologies and new espionage strategies have increased, the principal spies of the Second World War were women. They were close to politicians and important leaders, so they could obtain information for their countries and allies. Espionage took place during the Cold War between the US and the former USSR. In the 1947 in the US, National Security Act created the Central Intelligence Agency to coordinate intelligence and the National Security Agency for research, codes, and electronic communication on its allies and enemies. This takes us down to the 21st century, where we see espionage not only in governments, but in civilians who use technology every day. They are being spied on every second of their lives, every movement, every breath, every text.
Leaders in the NSA affirm that they are using spying methods as a security measure, but how much are these measures really helping? Here we have our expert in espionage statistics, Harumi Trujillo. Harumi, tell us what you know.
Thank you, Mariana. According to the NSA, they have stopped 54 terrorist attacks, but the White House panel says that they haven't stopped any. But the FBI affirmed that they have only stopped one criminal.
So what exactly is the NSA doing?
Well, if you use Facebook, Google, Yahoo, Dropbox, etc., or you own an iPhone, Android, or BlackBerry, they're probably spying on you right now. NSA workers spy on Congress members, world leaders, and even the NSA workers spy on their lovers.
A very resounding case is that of Edward Snowden, a young ex-worker for the NSA.
Thank you, Mariana. We got in touch with Edward Snowden, and he has agreed to have a video chat with us, so he's here now. Good night, Edward. How's Russia?
Yeah, hello. It's really cold. But I'm fine, I will survive. I have no money, but still, I have done my duty.
What made you link those facts about the NSA to Hong Kong race?
Yeah, I really couldn't work like that. It's hard to me that the NSA couldn't respect privacy, people's privacy. I mean, it's a bad thing.
And how long were you working for the NSA?
Yeah, I worked in the NSA for 15 months, I think.
And how drastic was the change between your old lifestyle before leaking the information and after?
Yeah, it was a harsh change because, I was in the beach, a place, and then I'm in the coldest place on earth. Don't come here, please. Also, yeah, but it was the right thing to do, yeah.
to reveal this information because you thought they were breaking too many rules by spying on every US citizen?
I don't feel guilty about this because it's the right thing to do to reveal all of these things.
Thank you, Edward, and good luck.
We may think that espionage is not a part of our lives, but that's not true because it's all around us. The eyes of America are upon us.
It's crazy the amount of people that are spying on.
Yeah, they're spying on people like the president of Japan, Argentina, Mexico.
I don't know, they're supposed to be allies. They have even watched the UN building.
Yeah, and they're spying on every citizen in the world, like French, Spain, China, everyone who has some contact with Israel.
Yeah, I mean, what's the deal about it?
Yeah, and they're spending a lot of money that can be used in healthcare, education, and other things.
Yeah, the new headquarters in youth are going to use a lot of power. Also, in the actual headquarters in Maine, they have changed the building to look like a Star Trek ship. It's kind of, it doesn't make sense.
And the saddest thing is that they taking all that money from the taxes of the citizens.
Yeah.
It's awful.
So, Eric, what can we do to keep our information safe from the NSA?
You know, you can start being smart, you know? If you upload something you don't want to be seen by anybody, don't upload it to Facebook where everybody in the world sees it, you know? It's common sense, people. Come on!
So what happens with Dropbox or Apple Store?
You know, it's basically the same, because you upload something and once it's in the web, you lose control over it. For example, you have to upload something, think before you do it.
So that's all for today. Thank everyone for being here. Thank you, Random Citizen, for watching this, and special thanks to NSA for spying on this reportage.